leather protectants, I think it all comes down to preference. Like a lot of things, tomato. Depends on what you want. But one of the things that kind of determine what I'm going to use, and this might sound a little whatever, but Johnson & Johnson's cool. They got the money. They're straight. Obenhauf, Snow Seal, Habilis, they're all small business, you know, entrepreneurs, mom and pop type deals, and they make great products right here in the United States of America. Obenhauf is out of Idaho. Habilis, as I said, is out of Georgia. And then these guys, I think, are out of South Carolina. Yep, South Carolina. So, homegrown. Johnson & Johnson, pretty good company, but whatever. Having said that, they all kind of do the same thing in different ways. Now, I'm going on a backpacking trip, and a lot of my videos coming up are just going to be short videos on me prepping for a winter backpacking trip. On this video, I'm just going to focus on sort of giving my hiking boots force multipliers, as it were. So I'm just going to do some extra waterproofery and weatherproofery on my boots. Coffee. Alright, so all of these products are relatively the same. They sort of do the same things to varying degrees. You've got your Habilis Bush Tools Gear Wax, you've got your Kiwi Saddle Soap, Obenhauf's Heavy Duty LP, Leather Protectant, that's what LP is. You got Standby, the Snow Seal, love Snow Seal, you know that. Got a video or something on the Snow Seal. I'll link it, whatever. You can watch it, enjoy it. Wait, coffee. For today's demonstration, I'm going to be using not the Snow Seal, not the Obenhaufs. I recently just picked up the Obenhaufs. I do like it though. I like the Obenhaufs. I like all these, you know, varying degrees. It just depends on what you're looking for, right? They're all pretty much the same, like I said. It's tomato, kind of your preference, you know. What are you digging? Yeah, I don't need this, but horsehair brush is good for smooth leather. Once you apply your protectant, sealant, etc. Back and forth with this bad boy, and whatever. And then the Kiwi. I'm not going to use the Kiwi because I'm going to use the Habilis. Okay, I'm going to use the Habilis Bush Tools Gear Wax. And I can't open it because I have wax all over my fingers. Oh, this is there. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to be using my Keens here. I like the Keens a lot. They've got a little nice roomy toe box. You know, lots of movement in there. You don't get the numb toe or the sleepy toes. You know, lots of movability within there. It's nice. I like it. Movability within the toe box. I like that. But I like the Keens anyway. They are advertised and sold as waterproof, and thus far that seems to be the case. I'm adding the force multiplier today, which will be the Habilis Bush Tools Gear Wax force multiplier, multiplying the force of the waterproofery. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Wax, leather protectants, whatever, will discolor your boots a little bit. You know, there's no style points out on the trail, so I really don't care. And if you're like, oh man, your gear wax really discolors my leather, you know, I just don't like that color when I'm out there hiking on the trail, I gotta say, grow a pair. Alright? So, yeah. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old Habilis from Georgia, sweet Georgia. And I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm getting ready for a backpacking trip here, a little winter backpacking trip in January. And I'm just going to be showing what I do to get prepared with some short, little videos on prepping for a backpackery adventure, backpackification. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the old Habilis gear wax and I'm going to go around the edges. I've already done this boot, and I started on this one. So you can see I've really gunked it up. Doesn't matter, you just rub it in. And what you're going to do is just go around, right? You've got your sole, and then you've got your leather lower here, and then they are affixed, and that's that little seam, that little area. I'm going to go all around the boot with that. Just toe box, just slather it. Slather. Doesn't matter. I mean, come on. And like I said, I've already done this one. Hold on. You can also use this as a lip balm. So what you do is put it in front of your face, in front of your lips, and just move your lips back and forth, left to right. All right, so horizontal. And you just get that on your lips, and there you go. Yeah. So there's that. And then also, I like this tin that the Habilis comes in, because you can, once you've used all your gear wax up, you can, you can make a little survival kit out of it, a little fire kit. I guess it'd be a tiny little cook pot for, say, an elf on the shelf or something. I don't know, but I like that. It's like dual purpose. It's not just a container. It's a container. Get it? Container. So got the gear wax on there, and all I'm going to do is just rub it in and get those seams, where the double stitching is. And after my trip, I'll probably do a review or overview of these keens and let you know how the gear wax held up on the trail. Here in North Carolina, you don't need like really heavy, thick boots, winter type boots, because we just don't get a lot of snow. We get moisture, and there's a lot of creek crossings. But as far as like a heavier, kind of clunkier boot, you really don't need it here, because we just don't get the precipitation in the form of white stuff like other places. Like, say, Minnesota. So if you're in Minnesota, you gotta have yourself a nice pair of boots there, So because there's lots of snow in Minnesota and ice, and it's just oh wow, geez, it's Minnesota's tough. Those winters are tough there in Minnesota. Okay. But here in North Carolina, we're good to go. So, see, I just take it around, all the way around, round and round. And then I'll also, oh Lord, I'm not going to be able to get this thing open again. Oh, yeah. Bam! The magic of filmery. The magic of editing. Man, that was tough. So second tier, right? Got your second set of seams. I'm just gonna... This could be a little redundant. Don't care. So second tier right in there. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? Second tier. Second tier of waterproofery. Force multiplication. I love saying that. Force multiplication. I also like to say high speed, low drag. Alright? You hear that, Suburban Sentinel? High speed, low drag. There you go. Oh, he has a great channel, by the way. Go check him out. So you just rub it in there. And there you go. This one's done. This one's done. I'll let it sit for a while, and we'll test them out. I mean, I'm going to be wearing them around. Breaking them in a little bit more. They're pretty broken in. I wore these to Blade Show for, what, 2.5 days straight. Just walk. So I broke them in pretty well, and I wear them. Sometimes I'll wear them to work or whatever, and just keep them. But primarily I just wear them, for hiking, because I want to preserve them as best I can. So there you go. There's a little tip. It all just depends on what you like and who you want to support. Okay. There's your Obenhauf. You know, it starts to break down pretty quickly to the touch. It has more of a waxy kind of vibe, like the old Habilis. And then you got your snow seal, which is really is a little bit more liquidy. A little bit more liquidy, but still same effect. Different smell, but same effect. Sort of a kind of high, sort of in between the Habilis and the Obenhauf, you know. Kind of waxy, but also kind of snow sealy, you know. And just whatever works for you. Like I said, I like to support, and I still can't, small business. So I'm going with Obenhauf, snow seal, or Habilis. Habilis. This isn't Habilis, this is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.